You know, the crazy thing about money is that if you're not proactively teaching your children what it is or anything about it, the reality is they're gonna pick it up from society. And do you know what society is teaching our children about money? They come into the world innocent with these big goals and these big dreams. And what dashes it to pieces are these ideas and notions that money is bad, or that it's rotten, or that it's evil, or that it's the stinking rich or the filthy rich. We all have the opportunity to raise a better and brighter generation. We can educate children on money appropriately. Is money good or bad?
Good.
How do you know?
Because you can buy stuff. I think that money is good, and maybe I can get enough money to get to my job.
It's good, but it's just like the way you use it that determines whether it's good or, yeah.
What do you mean? How could it be used good?
You can give it to charities, you can use it to buy good things, but it can also be bad if you only buy things that you want for yourself. Just think of Scrooge, for example.
In my opinion, if you give money to the poor people, that's a good way to use it.
Oh.
I'd give at least like half of it to charity.
But if you don't, and you just use it on buying things and making your house all pretty, like being like, gimme, gimme, like all that, then I think that money is kind of bad for that.
Oh. What if you had money and you could make wise choices? What if you could be a fantastic steward or a good manager? What about actually teaching your children about money and then praising them for making the right choices? The way that we're going to cure this planet, the way that we're going to help more people is with the resources. And money is the common tool, the common denominator that can purchase a person's talents or time or capabilities. What would happen if we actually trained our children on the benevolent virtues of people that have money and use it to do good in this world? That, my friend, is the message that is lacking. You and I, we have the power to control the dialogue, and we have the power to control the message. Parents, it's time to teach our children about what money is. This, it's neutral, it's paper, it's nothing more than what we believe it is. So if you want to believe that it's a tool for darkness, if you want to believe that all it does is enable greater corruption, then all you're going to do is chase away the one resource that has the power to help change more of this world. Or you and I can band together and teach the truth that if it is neutral, what do you want to put on it? Love, compassion. We were evacuated from our brand new home, and when the fires came right up to our city limits and you could see the flames on the mountain, there was a very real possibility that we were going to lose everything.
Yeah, so they gave us just a couple hours to get out, and it's interesting when you're in that situation where you have to decide what to grab of your monetary valuables, what is irreplaceable and what's not. And we walked around our house, and I just remember thinking, almost everything here is replaceable and not worth grabbing. And so we grabbed our kids, our pets, a couple very special things, our computer hard drive, 3 changes of clothes, and we were out of there. And we left not knowing if we would lose all of our possessions. And I remember that week, our job for those 9 days was to keep the kids happy, keep them calm, and we would say things like, you know, what if our house burned down? Like, we brought it up. And how would we feel? Would we be okay? And we got the kids to the point where they're like, we're together. And that's the most important thing. And, you know, we can buy new clothes and we can buy new toys. And, you know, what's important is that we're all right.
There were many families in the California fires, however, that were not as fortunate as we were, because we got to come back to our house. Many people lost their lives, entire city lost, and when we found out that those families had lost their homes, we knew that we had a responsibility to, not only had we been blessed, but we've been very blessed financially, and we knew that it was an opportunity to teach our children about what was really important in life.
I loved that they could relate because they had had that scare. And it had just happened a couple months before. And you know, when we were at the store and they were helping pick out things for these kids, they were like, we did this. We almost lost our house. We were scared. We understand what it's like, and we want to give these things to these people.
I'll never forget walking into the storehouse where all the local people had come together. We had just been displaced, and they set up a temporary store where we could grab deodorant and hair stuff and food and try to find a way to pack a lunch for kids going to school the very next day. And when our house was saved, we knew it was an opportunity for us to give back. So we had a chance to go to the store as a family and pitch in for several people, for several families. And we also had our children write letters.
Hi, my name is Kris Krohn. We live in Utah. And I know you lost, your house got burned down, and 3 months ago we got evacuated from a fire. There was a place for evacuated people. There was free things, so we want to give you all gifts for Christmas. Take care.
It was amazing, very touching for me to see that our children really had internalized something really important, that we almost lost everything. These people did. And even though they're strangers to us, we can still show up for them and care for them. In the end, money really is a tool, and we're teaching our children that money is neither good or bad, it's what they want it to be. And we're instilling within them character that says, on a regular basis, we can use of the money that we have, and we can do good for everyone all around us.
You know what, I believe that the human race is born with this innate goodness to want to help others. I think greed, and I think, you know, power-hungry people, I think that was taught to them by other adults. I don't think it comes from a child, because our kids, they're like, great, money, we can bless other people, we can buy stuff for each other, we can do good things, and I think that's just the true nature of who we really are.
Children are so innocent, and they're so impressionable. And if you don't teach your children, then you're really relying on society to fill in the gaps and teach them. For us, we're teaching them that money is good, that with money you can do good things, you can make great choices, you can be good at making it, it can be fun, it can be easy, you can be a great manager of it, and you can also use it to help other people, you can use it to bless other people.